A Chiefs team waiting 50 years. Math is simple. Last Super Bowl is Super Bowl 4. This one is called Super Bowl 54. Very simple math. You can do it yourself. We normally do the math for you. Die-hard fan base. We know we've had tons of celebrity guests on here. Rudd, Stone Street, Keckner, Riggle, so on, so forth. We've known them as regular listeners and viewers of this show. You've heard Melissa Etheridge has been on this show several times. Chiefs Kingdom, diehard fans have seen Joe Montana come and go. Didn't work out. Even with Montana. You bring Montana and his 4 rings from San Francisco, still didn't work out. Okay? You bring in names. You bring in Vermeil as a coach. You have Tony Gonzalez, still doesn't work out. You can't get there. Then you get Mahomes and Reed. Hook those two guys up together after Alex Smith and Reed tried their hardest. You get the AFC Championship game in your house for the very first time last year. Unfortunately, some guy named Tom Brady with Bill Belichick walks in your building and does what they normally have done. Still doesn't work out. 50 years, you wait. 5 decades, half a century, however you want to slice it. That wait is over. Congratulations to Chiefs Kingdom. They put you through a little bit of another harrowing first half or first quarter. Again, hey, very few teams. Now, I've done this for the NFL for, thankfully, now 17 years, coming up on our 16th Super Bowl I'll be covering for this network, an NFL network. And for this is this our 5th or 6th Super Bowl that we're doing?
Number 6.
6 on the Rich Eisen Show. RES Miami debuts 1 week from today.
Get ready.
Okay. So it's very rare that a home team in the playoffs could fall down by 10 points with tons of mistakes. Again, drop balls, bad penalties on defense that keeps the opponent on the field. So many mistakes that they made in the first half of that game, first quarter of that game. How many teams can fall down by 10 points in an AFC Championship game at home and sit there and go, well, at least it's not 24. And even if it was 24, we got this. That's Kansas City Chiefs. Against the Texans, 41 unanswered. It was 17-7 for the Titans in their favor, and then all of a sudden, it's 28-17. I mean, and then 35-17. 28 unanswered. I mean, it's amazing. And this kid, Mahomes, is the best at the position right now. And you know how much I love Lamar Jackson. You know how much I love that kid. He's in his second year, first full year as being a starter. Last year was Mahomes' first full year as a starter. Let's see what Jackson looks like in his second full year as a starter. He may look like what we're just seeing right now with Patrick Mahomes. He is the best at the position in the NFL, and I know that's saying a lot. The guy can do it with his legs. He can do it with his arms. He can throw in certain places while not looking at the defender, as Tony Romo pointed out in the broadcast yesterday. That's how he moves defenders, by throwing to his guy while looking at the defender. That's how he moves defenders in his zone defense. If it looks like you're playing man and then they play zone, he'll just break you down with his legs. Or what he'll do is he'll make you think that he's throwing, and then he'll take off with his legs and score one of the most exhilarating touchdowns I've ever seen in the playoffs. And I know I tweeted that out and got ratioed on the spot. I will discuss that.
You got to defend that one.
Oh, I will do my best. But a 27-yard touchdown to cap off a 2-minute drill at the end of a half in which you were down by 10, and the whole Chiefs Kingdom, including everyone in Arrowhead, is like, uh-oh, here we go again. If that guy who said who left the stadium last week was there yesterday, he was probably leaving the stadium again, down 17-7, and this guy runs it in from 27 yards out when you think he's just stepping out of bounds, and he gets the last 5 yards with his own gumption and grit and determination to give the team at home the lead for the first time on the day and in a game in which they wouldn't relinquish it again. And for a coach who, by the way, this is how great Mahomes is. Where's Andy Reid's clock management issues? Poof, gone. Hey, sit there and say what you will about Andy Reid.
When you're up by 28, you don't need him.
In this situation, they didn't even use a timeout. Mahomes put it in the end zone by himself and got it down to 27 yards out without using a timeout. That's how good this guy Mahomes is. He's just any problems too. He's throwing the ball out of bounds, right? When you need to actually keep the clock running towards the end of the game when the Titans made it close. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The normal rules of engagement don't matter with this kid. And the defense has been much better. Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Congratulations to them.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.